So I'm Samantha Sheehan, I'm a minister in Leeds and I'm minister to the 18 to 25 project. The aim of the project is to discern whether or not there are good practice guidelines for how local churches or the church can engage with 18 to 25 year olds. And as part of that, I serve as a university chaplain as well. If you know the answer to that question, please let me know. Over the past 5 years, I've been reading around and absorbing and exploring and reflecting on the various research that has been written about 18 to 25 year olds, about Generation Y, about Generation X, and about Generation Z, and trying to pull out and highlight what are the key points and think about what this might then mean for a church. Quite early on, I was listening to one of the apps that I have, and a parable came up and it struck me. And it's a parable that sat with me throughout the past few years, and it's one that I'm drawn back to again more recently as I start thinking about the end of the project. And so I want to share that parable with you now. It's from the Gospel of Mark, and it's chapter 2, and it starts at verse 18, and we read, "Now John's disciples and the Pharisees were fasting, and people came and said to him, 'Why do John's disciples and the disciples of the Pharisees fast, but your disciples do not fast?' Jesus said to them, 'The wedding guests cannot fast while the bridegroom is with them, can they? As long as they have the bridegroom with them, they cannot fast. The day is coming when the bridegroom is taken away from them, and they will fast on that day. No one sews a piece of unshrunk cloth onto an old cloak, otherwise the patch pulls away from it, and from the old, and a worse tear is made. And no one puts new wine into old wineskins, otherwise the wine will burst the skin, and the wine is lost, and so are the skins. But one puts new wine into fresh wineskins.'"